Hey everybody, I'm just wrapping up the show, and as you saw at the beginning of this video, um, there was a death in the baseball family today. Dwight Smith, he's a former runner-up for Rookie of the Year, and he spent a little bit of time with the Angels, and that's where I kind of got more. He was more on my radar then. He had a very, very small amount of time with the Angels, but in all my interactions with him, and then this is when I was a kid, and he always took the time to sign autographs and talk to us, and it was kind of weird because a few years earlier, like I said, he finished second Rookie of the Year voting. It was a big deal, and by the time he got to the Angels, he just kind of was still a really, really good player, but just wasn't the hype there was, and he took the time to stand out in front of Angel Stadium and talk to some kids like me and sign autographs and just say a few nice things to us. And I know it's not a huge thing probably for him, but those little interactions for someone like me really meant a lot. And I got to see his son play a lot, and actually I have a personal story involving his son that's kind of funny. I won't share it here. It's not a bad one or anything. It's just I don't want to get into that. But I just want to say rest in peace to Dwight. Thank you again for taking that little bit of time to make a kid's day, and hope you rest in peace, sir. Sold out? What do you mean sold out? Staff! I'm going to San Diego! Everybody, welcome back to Mint Out of the Box, the only action figure unboxing show here on YouTube where I use my 40 years plus of hands-on action figure collecting to break down today's current product, old product, and pulp culture, and anything else that comes across my desk. I am your host, the godfather of toys, the J-Bomb, and I showed you in the beginning of this video why they call me that. Now, fast forward, rewind. Friday morning, I was stashed away trying to order the 2-pack of Zeus and Rip from the No Holds Barred movie, which me and a lot of my friends hold in high regard. And as soon as 9 o'clock hit, I jumped on and I hit a little glitch and I fiddled with it for a second, and I had my 2 in the cart, and I sat in line for what it said 8 minutes, but it was a lot longer than that, only to be told I don't have any. So what is one to do? Well, lucky for me, being the godfather of toys, and I told you I got that nickname, always got to know people, and people always do things to help the godfather. So I made a call to my best friend for, the belt doctor, Chris, is one of my best friends, and my other best friend is like my big brother, Comic-Con John, who was literally at Comic-Con, and he'd made the offer, hey, if there's anything you need, let me know. So I sent him just thinking, there's probably going to be no way. Hey, man, do you think you can help me out with some of these? And a couple hours later, he sent me a picture, bam, picked them up for me. So then I was like, hey, I needed some more because I know there's some people out there that didn't get any, and I want to be able to help the community out. And bam, here they are. And then on top of all that, so So fast forward the next day, me and the lovely one, producer Steph, she gets off work at 4 in the afternoon. I had gone to work at 11 o'clock the previous night. We hop in the trusty Godfather mobile, and we drive down to San Diego, pick all this up, so I can unbox it here for you today, exclusively on Mint Out of the Box. But when I walked in the room, he also showed me this beautiful Brody Lee exclusive from AEW that he gave to me gratis for my birthday. Thank you, Comic-Con John. This is going to be a centerpiece in my AEW collection. But it was worth the drive, and I'm very happy I can share this with you guys today. I was expecting maybe to do this video down the road as soon as I got the one. So when producer Steph got hers in the mail, because producer Steph got hers, and sometimes she doesn't share. So, but now I got these, and I'll be able to unbox it with you. Comic-Con's wrapping up today, so it comes in this cool box. And like I said, me and my friends held this in high regard. Me, the Belt Doctor, and one of our friends, Jay, all went and saw opening night, No Holds Barred, because if you were a WWF fan back in the 80s, they beat the hell out of this movie. They talked about it, showed clips every week. We basically just had to go to check out the credits because they showed so many clips, we saw pretty much the whole movie. So without further ado, you open the box up, and has these little messages on them. Rip 'em! Which was the battle cry for the character of Hulk Hogan, who played Rip. It's a very nice Ultimate box. And as you can see, they did a mock-up of the actual movie poster. And it's a really cool packaging. If you're someone like me that grew up in the 80s, the VCR tape is a very something that producer Steph was over there laughing about, because she probably only seen these in antique stores. Did you guys have VCR? How old were you when you got rid of it?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you do a lot of taping or a lot of stuff on tape, or did you do a lot of DVD?
I don't remember.
Did you ever rent videos?
For like 2 years, maybe, till Blockbuster closed.
There you have it. We're like Howard Stern and Robin. Robin. So, take all these little inserts out. And I'm very proud of myself because it comes with this little stand here, which is a little box. And it looks like it has, oh yeah. This is cool because it's got the alternate heads and hands for Zeus and Hulk Hogan Rip. And then you got the WTN, the Wrestling Network, which was the evil corporation from the movie. I haven't seen this movie in years, and I've never seen it playing anywhere, like on cable or anything. But I have to employ the handy-dandy bat knife on this one. Cut the tape here. And they open up. A lot of rubber banding on this bad boy. So with that, this is a beautiful figure. I might swap the head out because the head on here, it looks like he's taking a massive dump. But as you see, he comes in the baby blue outfit, comes with the white winged eagle. They actually, if I remember correct, because I remember pointing it out to my friends because I'm such a belt mark, that they used two different belts in the movie. I'm almost 100% sure. Like I said, it's been 25, 30 years since I've seen this movie. And I kept going, wow, that's a different belt. That's a different belt. That's a different belt. To where everyone was like, shut up. We get it. and I believe it ended up being a white version of the Andre the Giant belt from WrestleMania 3 that they never used. That if you go back in the archives here at Mint Out of the Box, I did a review on that belt and actually got a white version made. Well, actually, I didn't. Producer Steph surprised me with that for Christmas. Was that COVID Christmas? COVID Christmas. I'm dreaming of a COVID Christmas. Actually, I'm not. And here we go, Zeus. Zeus, who was a horrible wrestler, is probably more famous for being Debo in Friday. What you got in my drink, Craig? Producer Steph's giving me the high sign to get this out of the way. And Zeus has all his ring gear and gimmicks inside the box. And there it is, the 2-pack. The Match, the movie. Did you guys ever remember that? The Match, the movie. They ran a gimmick around Christmas time where you could order the movie No Holds Barred, and then you got to see the match of Hulk Hogan and somebody versus Zeus and Macho Man. Oh, I think it's Hogan and Beefcake, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know who it was. I never watched it. I was very offended at the whole Zeus wrestling thing, but it was a big part of my childhood. This is a great figure. I sat there sulking like a 6-year-old after I got off the phone with producer Steph when I was unable to secure my sets for myself. But Comic-Con John, man, you came through for me. You've always been like a big brother to me, and I probably wouldn't even be in this game if it wasn't you're the one that introduced me to a lot of figures and trading and swap meeting and going to yard sales back. You know, there was a time when figures weren't a big thing, but John has always been like a big brother to me, and always looks out for me. And like I said, he went above and beyond getting me these figures. I know he was tired last night, and we all were, but they put up with me coming down to visit because it wasn't just, hey, let me grab these and drive back to Los Angeles. It was, hey, let's stand around for 3 hours and talk about all the crazy stuff from the past and all the stuff we did together. But it part of getting these figures yesterday was the journey, was the trip. And as you see in this video, we're gonna have clips of all that, of the day and what we decided to do. And I'm just very grateful that I can pick up my phone, and even though my buddy lives, 2 hours away, that I can make a phone call and he can come through for me. And that's one of my favorite things about this hobby. I mean, one of these figures is gonna go to the Belt Doctor. One of these figures is gonna get traded for other things, and it's the community. Everyone helps each other out. Like I said, I'd rather trade than sell. I'd rather give away than sell, because the game, the figure thing, it's not about what you have. It's not about the money you put into it. It's what you feel. It's the stories. It's the experience. It's all that. It's the nostalgia. Where I could, like I said, I could grab. I'm looking at these figures and I'm thinking to myself, man, I would have loved to have these figures back in the day when the movie came out. Like I said, I get an old toy and it's like it takes you back to when you got it. It takes you back to when you were a kid. It has that connection back to the past. Everyone's so caught up in their phones. Up yours. And all that, and it's like everyone's looking towards the future and looking towards the now. This hobby gives you that connection to the past and lets you hold on to your childhood and lets you hold on to that inner kid. And as you see and you look around here, I have no problem with that. So, like I said, I think I've thanked everybody enough. Anyone out there that didn't get one, if you're a hardcore collector, I would suggest getting one. It's a cool set. You won't be disappointed. Kudos to Mattel. They did a great job on these. Not a fan of ordering crap off your website in a pinch. And I really wish that Mattel would make this kind of stuff available for all of us, because whether you want to believe it or not, the nerds like us are the ones that are keeping you in business, because I guarantee you there's no 9-year-old playing with this set right now. So that's it for this week's episode of Mint Out of the Box. Thank you again, Comic-Con John, for helping me out. This episode literally would not have been made without you. And I will see you next week.